introducing y'all to our next guest a few weeks ago. We got a lot of great reactions. So once again, please welcome my personal chef, Roberto Martin. All right. So what are we making the folks today? You had fun last time, right?
I had a blast.
That was
Thank
the first
you so
time on
much.
television. I said, because I love the way he cooks at home, and I was like, and I love his personality. I said, let's do this and show people what I'm eating every day. It's so delicious. So you weren't nervous or anything?
Last time?
Uh-huh.
A little bit, but it wore off.
Uh-huh. Good.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So what are we doing today?
Okay, we're gonna make a meal that is really familiar to the American people. It's just mashed potatoes, a roast, but it's vegan, a red wine reduction, which is like a red sauce, like a gravy, and then some grilled vegetables, which we already have going on.
Great. All
Yeah.
right. And
And
it
so-
does. It tastes just like meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
Exactly.
Exactly. And where do people buy this exactly?
They can buy this at Whole Foods or any store like Whole Foods. It's called Field Roast is the company, and this is called Celebration Loaf.
Okay, great.
Right on.
All right, so what am I doing?
So we're gonna start with the sauce because it takes a little while. It's a red wine reduction sauce, so it's gonna reduce.
Okay.
So you wanna chop up some vegetables if you can.
All righty.
And I've got some vegetables grilling up right now. Nicely done, very good. And we're gonna get this pan rolling.
Now what?
Okay, so we're nice, quick. I could use you.
Okay.
So we're just gonna throw this in the pan.
That's it? Just
yeah,
those?
just throw that in, and not all of that.
All
oh
right,
Jesus.
no?
No. Let's just use the stuff that's already done.
All right.
Okay. But you know it's great because we're gonna strain it. So
Okay.
there, we'll put some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil,
All right,
in
great.
here, and some flour. You have
When
some
do we
flour.
put the wine in?
We're gonna get to that.
Not yet?
We're gonna get to that. Yeah, go right, rock out. That's what I do at your house, actually, because no one's looking. So, we're gonna, okay, so flour. We need some flour, right?
Flour.
So throw the flour in right here.
This is the flour?
This is the flour. So this is what, oh boy. And that's what's gonna thicken the sauce.
I was going to say Bam, but that's somebody else. So
That's
I'm
not
gonna...
me, no.
You need to have a phrase. You need...
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to... Let's come up with one right now.
Okay, wazoo. I don't know, here we go.
Wazoo!
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
So that's the red wine.
That's how much red wine you put in
Whole
it?
bottle. Yeah.
Wow,
But
okay.
you don't like when I cook with red wine, I don't use expensive red wine, something cheap or something left over from the night before or something like that. But here's the trick.
Okay.
Not that you ever have wine left over.
Left over, yeah. I was going to say, what left over?
Right.
Yeah, all right.
Burn an onion and then throw that in the sauce, and it makes it really dark and rich. Okay. So
But burned onion in the reduction sauce.
in the reduction sauce.
Makes it what?
It makes it a dark color.
Okay.
It makes it really rich and gives it that meaty flavor.
Okay, great.
Okay, and then we're gonna throw in some beef stock, but it's non-beef beef stock. You can buy that too at Whole Foods.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got our vegetables going, and we're gonna make mashed potatoes.
All right.
The potatoes are already cooked. You wanna boil them in a lot of salty water.
Right.
And then strain them, but don't rinse them.
Okay.
So now we're gonna make mashed potatoes.
Strain them, but don't rinse them. Why not rinse them?
Because the salt penetrates them, and there's salt on the outside of these things, and you don't want to.
You want them to stay,
Right on.
okay.
So go ahead, make your mashed potatoes. This is a potato ricer.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. So hang on to this thing. It's like a big garlic press.
Right. Oh,
And
I
you're
see.
Yeah. So just use
And
some
I just do
muscle and
that?
push it right through.
Mario.
Yeah, you work out. Nicely done.
All right.
All righty.
Well, that is ridiculous.
Yes, isn't that nice? And then we take the skins.
That's harder than doing like just a mashed potato thing.
Well,
Isn't it?
but it's so smooth, and you won't get chunks and stuff.
All right.
So look, I'll
I
do
think
this.
that's ridiculous.
This is like I work out too.
Do we have this at home?
We do, yeah. This
All right.
is, okay, so
and
there.
then
So then we're gonna put some vegan butter in there.
Okay.
This
All
is
right.
follow your heart butter. But the most important thing about mashed potatoes is to maintain heat. You don't want to lose your heat, so you
No.
want to work quickly.
work quickly.
So-
Don't
so
lose
work
heat.
quickly, yeah, exactly.
All right. All right.
So then salt. A little bit of chives.
Right.
Some
And
pepper.
you had melted butter. Is that what you put in there?
I put melted butter in there
Okay.
so you don't lose heat. If you
Great.
put the soft butter, but it looks just like butter, tastes
Okay.
like butter.
Okay.
It's great, but it's totally vegan.
Okay.
Some pepper, you're done.
All right.
So there's our mashed potatoes, right?
Yeah. Well, there's not enough, but yes.
Well, we're not
Yeah.
feeding everyone anyway. Okay.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and then we got our vegetables rolling already.
Right, okay.
And we're just going to grill off some of these. This is that field roast that we talked
Right.
about.
And that's pretty much already cooked. You just have to heat it up, right?
It's totally cooked and ready to eat.
So you
it's
don't
just
have to
we
worry
heat it up
about
so
anything?
it's softer and more
Okay.
tender. It's a vital wheat gluten and grains in here.
Okay.
So this sauce would reduce all the way down. It would get thick, and then
Okay.
we'd strain it out.
Okay.
Okay. And this is what we would end up with. Some
Okay.
nice little meat sauce right here.
All right.
Okay. So we're gonna put that aside, and we are ready.
And again, we're using these terms meat sauce, but vegan means no animals. There's no animals at all in any of this stuff, but it tastes exactly like it is.
Tastes
So
like it tastes exactly like stuff
yeah.
you've had before.
All right.
So okay, so let's
All right.
just put our plate together.
All right. I'll let you do that too.
Okay, well, I want you to put some mashed potatoes on the plate.
Well, you'll be sorry.
Okay, so let's start off with our plate.
I mean, the whole point is it should look pretty.
Well,
look what I've done to it.
Well, you did a nice job. You mashed them.
Right.
They look good.
All right.
Okay, and you know what else I think it's great at home? Make your plates. Like, make the plate for your family instead of like putting all the food out on the table.
Make it look pretty.
Yeah,
And
so
don't do a self-serve.
No, because then it gives your family an idea of what a healthy, normal portion looks like.
Yep, good idea.
And then if they want more, then they should get more. But
Right.
instead of just putting it all out there, especially like a meal like this, your kid is just gonna eat a big plate of mashed potatoes.
Right.
And he's, I'm done. I'm
Right.
out. So, okay, so then we take our meat, right? This would grill just a little bit longer.
Okay.
And I like to put a little bit of sauce down first, but it doesn't
I know,
matter.
the plates look so pretty at home. He has all kinds of little squiggly things going on. Like he decorates it so pretty.
You're so sweet. I have time on my hands over there. So, just some grilled vegetables. Drinking it. And that's it. I mean,
That's
that looks
beautiful.
delicious.
Look at
You
that.
want to eat
That's
that?
absolutely beautiful.